time to dig a little deeper on a couple of stories we told you about earlier in the show. Foster parents asked to leave their home to make way for migrant children. And some California teachers apparently clamoring to teach migrant children in person as their actual students languish and are stuck at home with virtual learning. Let's bring in a parent for reopening Fresno Unified School District, Marcelino Valdez, and KTTH Seattle radio talk show host Jason Rantz. Great to have you both with us.
Good evening, Shannon.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start with San Diego. So we're told that there are children who came here illegally. They've sent out a call for teachers who may be willing to come teach them. And here's what we have. This is a statement from a social services group or a nonprofit group that's helping out with these kids. Says all children in California, regardless of immigration status, have a constitutional right to education. The teachers who are participating in the program are doing so voluntarily. The program is following a COVID-19 screening protocol based on CDC controls. Marcelino, I know you have 3 children who've not been in school for the past year. Your reaction?
Well, thanks for having me on here. The issue that we have, most of our parents that are doing the remote learning with our kids, is that the San Diego County Office of Education is saying that the children, regardless of immigration status, have the right, constitutional right, California constitutional right, to education. Yet our kids who are Californians are being denied this same access. I'm hearing today that over 13% of these kids that are in these facilities already have COVID, and yet these teachers are more than willing to teach in person. I'm hearing volunteer, but I'm sure there's some sort of compensation. And so for us parents who are struggling at home for the last year, this really does, it's a slap in the face to us who are calling for the reintroduction of in-person class instruction.
Yeah, there's a lot of frustration there about why the unions and the teachers have been so adamant about not going back to their traditional in-person schooling, and yet possibly those who want to volunteer will go and show up for this assignment. I want to talk about Washington State as well, because Jason, you have been following the story. You've actually talked with the family who's involved here. This is a family that's been fostering children for a number of years, told that the place that they had for that, they're going to have to vacate because now those facilities will be used for migrant children. Now, Friends of Youth, this is the organization where the facility is. They say this isn't about the current surge of kids at the border. They say this is not a program that was created in response to or in conjunction with the current situation of children needing housing who are at the border. So, Jason, what have you found?
Well, that's what they're saying, but let's be clear. They made this immediate decision to remove this family from this home, giving them just 45 days notice in a state where, by the way, there is an eviction moratorium, but this would not apply to that circumstance. They did this the second that they ended up getting the funding from the Biden administration. It's a little over $400,000 over the course of the next 6 months. And they're claiming that they somehow, while turning this home into a group home, essentially, for migrants from the border, that they're not going to be making any additional money off of this than they otherwise would have if they had this family still be there. On its surface, that doesn't make any sense. You clearly have more kids there. The idea that somehow it's not going to be subsidized more than a family of 6 is kind of ridiculous. But let's go with that. Let's say that's the case. So you are actively deciding to turn your back on your neighbors, kids who are living right now in Washington State during a crisis where we do not have enough housing, nor do we have enough foster parents to take care of the crisis that we have right now. You're turning your backs on them for folks at the border. You can be compassionate and address both issues without actually turning people to the streets. I mean, in this case, one of the teenagers, and these are all teenagers who were at this home, ran away. We don't know where that kid is. And we hope that he doesn't become another statistic of a foster care kid who ends up becoming homeless.
Yeah, because, one of the reports, and I know you've talked to the father, said that they've had a devastating impact on the 4 kids that they had in foster care. They're likely going to have to move to other homes. He said one of them has been to the hospital with panic attacks. The another one, the teenager ran away, has not come back. That's the one they're still looking for. And apparently the wife very distraught as well. These children were part of their home, and now they have to look elsewhere. Marcelino and Jason, we're going to continue to follow both of these stories. Please keep us updated, and thank you both for your time.
Yeah,
thanks, Shannon.
Thank you for having us.